Hi everyone, today we're going to look at the analytics for this brand new YouTube channel. Let's begin. All right, so we are logged in and we're at our dashboard. This has the latest video performance. So this is the last video that was uploaded. It's had 4 views, 1 comment, 1 like so far. It was uploaded 3 days, 16 hours ago. So there have been 9 videos that I've uploaded in the last 3 weeks. So this one thus far is ranked 6 of 9. And when you put your cursor over that, it'll bring up everything to the right. And you can see the number 1. It breaks it down by views. And it goes right down from most viewed to least viewed. So that gives you an idea. You can use that sort of as a template. Ones that are viewing higher, I'm probably going to want to go back and do a follow-up video too, because they're ranking higher. All right, continuing on. So like we said, we have 4 views there. Impressions, click-through rate, 0.7%. Average view duration, 0.4. So if we want to know some more about that, we can click on our Go to Video Analytics overview. So the quick overview, this one hasn't accumulated enough watch time to accumulate a full hour. We've got no subscribers that have subscribed after seeing this particular video. And then you have the line chart here, shows you where we're at there. Shows you there's been 1 view in the last 48 hours. If you click it, you can drill down by 60 minutes. And if you're like me and you don't have tons out there, tons of subscribers, tons of views yet, I'm going to leave it at 48 hours because that is more accurate to, that is a better range for what I'm currently working in. If I had tens and hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I could go drill down to the 60-minute mark and then get some more information that way. Top traffic source views. This will let you know if it's by browse features, struct or unknown. Click see more. And this brings up a little bit more. This drills down a little bit deeper. I'm gonna back up a little bit here. Okay, as I said, we have 4 current subscribers in the last 28 days. So this does 20 days from where we're at as of this recording. I first posted actually about 21 days ago. So that's telling me that it just goes, it looks 28 days in the rear. And actually, which is, the summary is right here. So it confirms what I just said right there. This has your total views for everything that's been uploaded. So in this case, we've had 180 total views, and watch time hours is 5.2. And that is also for this total 180 views. So this is all based on the total number of videos that we have uploaded, which I've been doing 3 a week for the last 3 weeks. All right, top content. And this is kind of nice because it says how to add an end screen to your YouTube video, and it has it broken down. Again, something like this is useful. It's your top content. This could be something that I would want to go back and do a follow-up video to, or perhaps dive deeper into. Either one of those things we can take advantage of. Go to channel analytics. So our channel got 180 views in the last 20 days, and breaks it down here a little bit. Just we're able to see it in a graph manner. So it shows you the days when we've had a little bit more activity. So we kind of follow it there. And the right side, and a lot of this information you see overlaps there. It's just in how it's grouped. We already know that this video, the most recently released video, has received 4 views, and we've seen our CTR and our average view duration. So it's kind of just regrouping it a little differently and adding in some other information on the overview tab. This also has all the videos that have been uploaded thus far. Shows the 3 most recent uploads are here. If we click on content, okay. Views, impressions click-through rate, and as you highlight over it, that'll let you know what that is. These are views per impressions shown. This measures how often viewers watched a video after seeing an impression. Wondering whether your impression click-through rate is high or low? Learn more. Let's learn more. Wait for our pop-up to open here. Impressions and click-through rate, FAQs. So frequently asked questions get answers to top questions about clicking through. Questions about why does my video have a high click-through rate? And average view duration rather, but low impressions. And then the questions go down. So that's a great guide to help. Let's say we wanted to learn more about that and select it. And it'll let you know, like, hey, if you do A and B and you're getting C, you do A and B differently in such a manner and you'll get result D. So that's a great guide to help us mold our videos or our thumbnails or our descriptions or whatever it may be in such a manner that will work better to reach more people or reach them more clearly. All right, so as we scroll down, this will show you how viewers find your videos. This is the overall tab. For me, for this is 42.2% browse features. And it shows you traffic from homepage or home screen, the subscription feed, and other browsing features. 32.2% suggested videos, channel pages, 8.3%, YouTube search, 5%, director unknown, foreign change, other 7%. Over here, top videos, we touched on that a little earlier. This is showing your top video here and it has them ranked by views. So again, you can use this information to go, hey, this did well. Is there something that I can do a part 2 for this topic? And if not, can I perhaps just do a deeper dive on it? Really drill down and cover some nitty-gritty things that perhaps I didn't go too far into before because I was trying to do more of a higher overview. So that's a great tool to help you to know that. And also too, things on the bottom that aren't doing as well, there could be opportunities there as well. Maybe definitely go back and review it. And it could be that maybe the thumbnail isn't the best. Maybe the title of the thumbnail isn't working after reviewing it and coming to realize like, hey, maybe it didn't match the description or maybe the picture didn't work well to capture the essence of what the video is. So maybe there's some opportunities there. Even if you don't want to go back and record a new version, just to know that after analyzing this data, I don't want to do this again. Or I want to do this, but differently next time. And don't be scared of that. Don't be scared to go back to look at those old videos that didn't perform well. Not that any of these are doing great thus far, but in relation to what's not done well versus to what has done well, the ones that have not done yet well, maybe that was one of the very first couple videos where the sound was just horrific, or maybe the camera was moving, or the lighting. There's probably more than one thing that can be improved upon. So definitely it's a good opportunity. Go back, look at those, see what you can learn from them. And with only 9 videos in, you probably would already have a pretty good idea, like it's this, that, or the other thing as to why that video isn't that good. But after having 9 of them out now, maybe it's still a good idea to go back when time permits to do a quick review, because seeing it with a fresh set of eyes maybe will lend some insight as to something that you didn't notice before that could be a game changer that you'd want to implement on your new ones going forward. Okay, that being said, let's continue on. Okay, now we're going to go into the audience tab. Okay, now that we're in the audience tab, we see there's 84 with 4, where we were knowledgeable of that. This is showing us audience by watch behavior, new viewers, which of course it's almost the bulk because it's a brand new channel, casual viewers, and your regular viewers. And if you want to see more, this isn't really going to shine a lot of light on anything at this stage of the game because the channel's so new. The number of videos out there are so new, or so low rather. So let's jump back. Okay, let's jump into our trends. So just to touch on this quickly, it says it all right here. Get some ideas for your next video. We're not going to go too deep into this for now, so we're going to go ahead and jump over to our... While we're in here, let's select this how did viewers find my content. This is something that's beneficial to us at this stage. All right, so the breakdown. Last 20 days, viewers mostly found your content on Dan through browse features and suggested videos. These two sources account for nearly 3/4 of your total views, which is a great sign that YouTube's systems are actively recommending your videos to people's homepages and alongside other content. That is awesome. And then it gives a breakdown by browse, by suggested, and YouTube channels. It has the views and the watch time as well. This is pretty cool. Insights and next steps, recommendations for browse success, or if you're wanting to do suggested videos, this source is driving the most watch time. So perhaps there's something out there I can incorporate into my niche that would help my next video to do well, or just for an idea for my next video. All right, so we're going to close this, and there's questions you can ask the AI as well. Okay, select how many new viewers did I reach? That gives us a breakdown here. We already saw that information, but that's just a quick way to have it brought up if you didn't want to go through your previous tab there. Okay, there we go. And it has our views, CTR, everything so new. It has the performance and a typical range. The typical range is only based on the performance for the newness of it. So there's only, it's not old enough to have a lot of data to draw from basically. But this is still good to know, to be aware of. As we progress, we want to be aware of what's working, what's new, what's old, so we can use things accordingly. So at that point, then we can go ahead and use the information that'll help us to be able to move forward in a good manner. Let's close out of this. All right, I'm going to jump into content, and this has all of our videos that we have uploaded thus far. It shows the visibility. If I had a couple in here that I had uploaded that are scheduled to be released later, this would then show as private, or if you had something else selected for it, not to be viewed by the public yet. There's no restrictions, has the date that everything was uploaded, was released rather, I should say, not uploaded, but was published. The views for that video, comments, likes over here. So this is kind of nice for a high overview. You just want to get in here and look at everything. This one had 33, this one had 22, 36. So perhaps these at some point, I have a few other ideas brewing on the back burner there that I'll want to come back and either dive deeper into, or perhaps there's enough information even from a high level just to continue on with a part 2. So these are great for that. And again, same thing with the ones that are lower. At some point I need to go in there and look to see, now that I've done a few more, if there's something that glaringly stands out at me, that if I did a new version where it could help to do better, and to help other people do better also from the information that's in there, if it's presented better or more clear or whatever the case may be. Shorts, I have no shorts, but I will have some shorts at some point. Something I like to do. Currently, it's just about prioritization. You know, getting 3 videos out a week. I'm wanting to do 2 of the browse-based and 1 search-based. That way, I'm attempting to target, doing a 2-fold targeting system. Obviously, like a how-to would be like a search-based video, and something more open-ended or emotionally loaded along those lines would be like your browse-based video. Both ones achieve the end result. Browse-based is more for your people, content that they're used to, where the search-based is more for, that can bring in anybody. They're clicking how to do an end screen, for instance. The search-based can reach more people a little quicker. So both browse-based and search-based have good purposes. Again, they both help to reach different people's needs. So I try to do a little something for everybody to help everyone out. And nothing live, posts, playlists. I did create a playlist. I have 5 in there currently under this one playlist, which is how to create a new YouTube channel. Please check it out if you haven't already. That's a nice way to get a grouping or a batch of videos out to people, where you can obviously cover many topics or go into more depth on a particular topic to really help get a lot of good information out to the people. Haven't done any podcasts yet, and the rest of these, nothing's applicable at this time. And inspiration, good to get inspired. For a recap, right now I'm just trying to get as much good content out there as possible, as humanly possible for me, and to do at least a little bit better every video. The old 1% better every video is what is what my goal is. I've made a couple small purchases in size and in value. I know my film quality, I know my audio quality, lighting, little things I'm doing, again, little things, just to try to move the bar a little bit higher, a little bit higher, a little bit higher, and not break the bank in the process, because I want this to be a grassroots, homegrown, how to help show other people how to do it inexpensively. And even though I'm making a little bit of an investment for some of these things, a lot of these things, they're not necessary. A basic camera, you don't need a ring light, you can use your lighting at home. Okay everyone, thank you for watching. Again, I'm Dan at Being Lifted Media. Please remember to subscribe, it really helped me out. Have an awesome day. See you in the next one.